You ought to call me when you discover why your idiotic plan went wrong. If I don't hear from you, I'm afraid our little bargain, our pact is off. We shall have to dispense with your services.
No.
Oh, yes, my dear. You've had so many chances, all of them bungled. You're nearing the end, Cassandra. Until midnight. That's all the time you have.
But if I can't find out by midnight?
Would you like a little taste of what's in store for you, Cassandra? A little taste of what failure will bring you? A little taste of the hour of midnight?
No, please. Nicholas, please.
Look at your hand, my dear. Look at your hand.
Oh, no! No, no, no!
I see you've bandaged your hand, my dear.
I couldn't bear to look at it.
And, of course, you didn't want anyone else to see it.
No.
That's very sensible of you. And you do so few sensible things these days.
Nicholas, please.
Please?
Don't do this to me. Don't.
Oh, you're very lucky, my dear, that I didn't do a great deal more.
You can't destroy me. You need me.
Do I?
Yes. You want to stay at Collinwood. You want to carry out your plan. That's why you came here in the first place.
Oh, that's true.
And you can't stay here without me.
Can't I?
No. Roger only allowed you to stay because he believes you're my brother.
Ah, yes. But no matter what happens to you, he will still think that. If I decide to destroy you, I will simply let Roger think you decided to go away again, and he will allow me, as your concerned brother, to remain here at Collinwood to wait for your return. I've been very successful at winning Roger over. I could remain here at Collinwood indefinitely if I wished to.
Nicholas, you can't do this. You can't.
Oh, but I can. And I will. If you don't find out what went wrong, why Barnabas Collins is still alive, why he didn't revert to what he was.
You've given me so little time. Only a few hours.
It's more time than you deserve.
It isn't enough. You've got to help me.
No, I won't help you. I won't do a thing.
Please.
Don't waste your time pleading with me, Cassandra. You've made far too many mistakes already. You must find a way to rectify your mistakes, and you must do it alone, or you are of no further use to me.
But I don't know what to do. I don't know how to start.
That, my dear, is your problem.
There must be some way to find out. It happened.
What is it?
Willie.
Willie?
Willie Loomis, the man who works for Barnabas.
What about him?
Didn't he tell Maggie Evans that Barnabas was dead?
Yes.
Then he must know what happened. He must know everything that happened after my curse came to an end.
Possibly he does.
I'll summon him. I'll force him to tell me everything he knows.
Go right ahead.
You will help me?
No, my dear. You must find out what went wrong with your plan, and you must do it alone. Now, if you fail to find out, as you have so often failed in the past, then Cassandra Collins will cease to exist. Well, Cassandra, another failure.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough to witness your little fiasco. I could almost pity you, my dear. The moments are ticking by and you're unable to do a thing. And each tick of the clock brings you closer to your own destruction.
Nicholas, I didn't fail entirely. I learned a great deal from Willie Loomis.
You learned nothing.
I learned that my curse was successful. Barnabas did revert to what he was.
Only temporarily.
I also learned that they buried him. They actually buried him in the earth.
Yes, you were able to gain that much knowledge.
So you can't consider my conversation a complete failure.
Why didn't Barnabas revert to what he was permanently?
I don't know.
And how did he manage to escape from his grave? Those are the things you must find out if you expect me to spare you.
Nicholas.
Don't expect me to spare you otherwise.
Because there must be some intervening factor. That's what I've got to find out, what it is.
That is a brilliant piece of deduction.
As soon as I find out, I can remove it.
Yes,
And then I succeed. Barnabas will become what I want him to become.
that is true.
All I need is some time, just a little more time.
I've told you not to plead with me. I've told you how much it bores me.
Nicholas, please, be reasonable.
I am perfectly reasonable.
No, you're not. How can I possibly find out what I need to know before midnight?
Well, I must admit it does pose some problems.
If only you give me a little longer. A day, a week.
I've been lenient enough already.
Nicholas, please.
Stop it.
Please, all I need is a little more time.
I said
Please.
stop it.
Nicholas, please, please.
All right, Cassandra.
Do you mean all right?
I've come to a decision.
What?
I won't destroy you at midnight if you are unable to come up with the information.
You won't?
No. Your pitiful pleas have caused me to change my mind.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't thank me, my dear. You yourself are responsible for my decision.
You're going to give me more time?
No. I'm going to give you less time.
Less time?
You see, my dear, I am quite annoyed with you. Quite annoyed with your constant failures and your pleas for mercy. So I'm going to give you 1 hour to find out what you need to know.
1 hour?
It is approximately 8 o'clock now. When the clock strikes 9, I shall return to you. If you have been unable to obtain the information, I will destroy you.
Nicholas, I can't possibly find out what I need to know in an hour.
Probably not. So I suggest you spend the next hour preparing for the moment of your destruction.